need a better phone stand.
Yes.
I need something sturdy to put it on, is what it is. Because like I do all this like from my bed.
Well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another night of Rescue Reviews. And tonight we have a very special guest with us, plural.
Yeah,
Some
all
of
of
the
them.
crew from Failure to Lunch.
And Logan Exhales.
And me. What's up, everybody?
Well, why don't everybody go around and introduce themselves?
Tell us what you're vaping to while we're there.
Go for it, Mr. Hellhound.
You already know Hound, aka Hellhound, aka OG Hellhound. Obviously rocking the quad para with caramel pudding pie. My DNA 250C with strawberry pudding pie. And then, of course, my one of one with, of course, Final Boss, Red Falcon.
I'm
Down to you,
Falcon?
Mr. Red.
That's what it's called, Red Falcon.
Oh, okay.
Red Falcon.
I thought you were
Final
talking about the
Boss.
tank for a minute there. I was going to say, ooh, I like you, Hellhound, even more now.
I'm rocking my B2B V3 with my custard cookie because that's my obsession. And then the new Vaporesso I just got with my strawberry pudding pie.
Awesome.
And I have my little one that's got Sad Boy Tears lemon cookie in it.
Little ones are cool. They're nice for pockets.
Right?
For sure.
This is what I take to work and stuff because I'm afraid to take my big mods to work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I usually take to work, really, is like pods or like
Yeah.
a disposable something. You know,
Well,
it's just easier
that's
that way.
why-
You lose something, it gets run over by a loader. I don't know. In my
Yeah.
line of work, it's unless you're bringing an Aegis or something, you know, that's tough. They just don't make it.
Right.
Aegises are just fucking amazing.
They
I'm
are.
just a fan of the original. The original
Oh,
Aegis
yeah.
is the best Aegis in my opinion.
Well, if you need some 26 650s, let me know. I have a shit ton left over. From
I
the
do.
store.
I have two 26 650s right now, and they're like just crossing over like a year right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
So
It's
I actually
time.
need to replace them. So yeah, I'm probably gonna hit you up about them.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No.
Is it?
I love
mine
the
too?
Libra
Like
because
this-
it hits hard.
you mean
and
like-
easy, but you
yeah,
got salt and
yeah. Fat boys. 26
These
650s,
ancient-
dude. Oh, yeah,
Ancient-ass
those need some
26
work.
650s.
Yeah, those need some love there, Mr. Hell.
Yeah. those
Battery
need some love.
safety is harm reduction. Just saying.
Yes, I know. I have actually had
Absolutely.
these batteries for 5 years. I use them
Yeah.
strictly for my testers only.
Yeah.
That's
What you
a good-
got?
Oh, go ahead.
What's
Red's still going.
Oh,
I was gonna say, what's fun about my purge now is everybody knows I had the spider bite and everything, so it's made it hard for me to use next. A very good friend of mine actually created a new set type of Claptons just for me to make it so I could have the power and less heat.
oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're super.
Oh, yeah, they're still nice and gnarly.
Shit, yeah. Can I
And
say?
he even
Can I?
used them
Can
red
I
dawn
swear
just for
on
me.
this
Yeah.
show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is for
I said
adults.
shit,
over
yeah, and then I was like, wait, Logan, you should probably.
This is an
I don't know.
adult show for
Well,
21
yeah, but
and older.
Yeah, there are
so-
people that, you know, still have adult shows where they don't, you know,
You can
cuss
even
or
say
profanity. Ooh, I might drop a penis bomb at some point during the show.
I mean, Nick and I were talking earlier. I'm
Be
working
aware.
on being less of an old lady, so
I'm just gonna sit here and play with my nipples. I don't care.
Okay, as long as
Okay.
you're not playing with your penis. That would be
Yeah.
awkward for
You
everyone.
will.
just don't
You will.
show it if you
I'm not gonna
because
show it. That's why the camera's up high. You're good.
because we
Yeah.
don't need that to get.
They have a great show going here. Let's keep it.
We don't need to get
Let's-
taken down yet.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully you don't hear the...
Hey. That's right. Camera fell over. Hey, look at it
I
this
like how
way.
you knocked on the desk and it fell over there. That's
Look at it this
I
way.
got a powerful
butterfly
penis.
effect. It's the butterfly effect, man.
Our channel did not get shut down last week, and that was even after Mr. Garage did a naughty police striptease, and my fat ass decided to do the full-out truffle shuffle online.
Oh wow. Oh
We didn't
wow.
So mad I
shut
missed
down.
that.
Y'all are good.
Well,
I'm so
Logan,
glad
what
I
are you
did
vaping?
that.
Okay. Well, Aegis, Berserker 1.5 on top of there. In that, I've got some 10 milligram watermelon. Live a little DIY.
Ooh.
Shout out to Wayne. Topside with the Citadel with the Delrin cap on top of there. I've got some of Freeman's Trailblazer. It's a butterscotch peanut butter tobacco.
Ooh.
And then I'm throwing it way back a few years. I've got an OG Noisy Cricket
Yes.
with a Dead Rabbit SQ and a DHD Jinx tip on top.
So for
And
that
then I've
noisy
got,
cricket,
I was trying.
that noisy cricket's making a comeback, dude. We sold probably on Black
Dude,
Friday.
I love the Noisy Cricket.
The shop I work
Love
at
the
at
Noisy
Steel
Cricket.
Valley, we sold probably 6 or 7 of them on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
oh.
crazy. That's crazy.
I've seen so many people
And I have the Fat Daddy Vapes upgrade kit for the Cricket, but I'm one of the few people that actually Fat Daddy Vapes. Hang on, you know what? I'll go get it. In that, I've got some more Freeman's Buccaneer. It's like a tropical smoothie. But hang on, I'm gonna go grab that upgrade kit and I'll show you.
Yeah, I will be right back. I gotta find something else to put this phone stand on so it stops falling over.
Folks, if you haven't realized, Miss Red is slight of a clut.
Well, while they're doing that, I'm going to tell you what I got.
Good, because I need to switch batteries.
Okay, so I got my Vaporesso Lux. It's just a cute little device. I like the rainbow.
What's going on with the rats?
Well, Mama's deciding she's going to kill everyone. But, yeah,
Well, we
so
had
I got
babies.
this. I like the screen on it. Inside of that, I got some Mika. Because, you know, vanilla peppermint life. And then I've got my Pretty Death Wish with a red rum tip from Miss Jess. Inside of that, I got some liquid from Mr. KV. This is the Wreck Dem Balls. It's key lime pie. It's really good stuff. And then I got something new, and I just love it. I've got this Immortal Doom X.
Ooh, look at that.
Mhm.
Look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. So pretty.
It is.
28 millimeter, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And then inside of that, I got some Vulcan. Because I haven't vaped Vulcan in a while. So that's what I got. And I got a new shirt because, you know, why not?
Right.
So shirts and hats are in stock now, the new ones. For the shirts, they kind of did different colors than what we were expecting. So we got black with blue writing, like what Kelly's wearing. We have the black and red OGs, and we have black and whites now. And then for the hats,
Is the t-shirt black on the black and whites, or
Yes.
is the t-shirt
The
white? Okay.
t-shirts
Yeah.
black. We figured
Dope.
black's better just because, I mean, everybody over drips a little bit here and there or spills juice or something.
I know I sell white t-shirts and no one buys them.
Yeah. We try to stay
Everybody
close.
buys the black t-shirt. Nobody buys the white one. I sent, you guys know who Frames Janklin is?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We sponsor his
I sent him a white hoodie. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, obviously you know James. I sent him a white hoodie. He won't wear it.
I mean,
I was like, bro, if anybody can rock a white hoodie, it's you, and he won't wear it.
yeah.
He said no.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Out of all the years I've been around, I've owned one white hoodie. I wore it one fucking time. One time. Not even an hour. And I got a stain on the pocket on the front of it. That motherfucker got hung up in my closet, and it sat there for 9 years until I gave it to a buddy of mine at his vape shop, and it's hanging up on the back wall at the shop permanently.
I consider anything white a challenge.
Yes.
Any
I
white
already
article
know.
of clothing is a challenge. That's how I
I already
look
know
at
I'm
it.
going to
Like,
lose that one, so I just don't.
For me, it's like
Exactly.
challenge accepted, knowing I'll probably
Exactly.
lose. But
I
I'll
just-
take the challenge.
I don't want to waste the money in investing in something that I know I'm going to end up using to clean out cages because it's so gross already.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't clean cages in a white hoodie. I
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, that's how I do. That's where I live. You know, with all the
Right.
critters.
I just
I'm
I
just
can't
I just wouldn't do
wondering-
it in a white hoodie. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. The white hoodie would be the part that's wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just clumsy, and I know me. I'll have it on 20 minutes, and I'll end up dripping juice or my drink or something like right here every time.
Oh yeah.
And it's
And
always
Red-
in like super obvious spot.
And Red can vouch. If you were to look in my closet, you'll see one white T-shirt that's got skulls all over it. Everything else is this color. Or oh wait, sorry, I have one T-shirt that's red, and that has the cruiser from National Lampoon's Christmas. On it.
Yeah. My
Everything
thing,
else is black.
everything I own is black and vape related. So I was really excited because these don't say e-liquid on the bottom anymore, which I was like, that's nice. Because when we get called in for kid things, I have to find something that isn't vape related to wear to schools. You know, because I don't want anyone to be like, hey, you're promoting in schools. It's like, well, that's all I own. So, yeah. So, like, I spend a lot
And
of
luckily,
time.
most vape clothes come in black.
Yeah. So we made sure that ours
That's
didn't
standard
say
across the
e-liquid.
board for everybody.
Yeah. We wanted to make sure it didn't say e-liquid on it this time. So that way, if you wear it into a school, it's just rescued. It doesn't mean anything. It can be anything, you know.
Right.
And even the hats now we took the e-liquid off of too because of that.
Yeah. That way, no one
Now
can.
Now I got to order a new hat and a new shirt. Fuck.
Oh yeah. You see, and this is the white one.
I gotta get a job first, but yeah.
We do have a toxic green hat now. It has toxic green. hat.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
We have
that I'm down for. I got to do the toxic green, but I got to get a shirt to match it if possible.
We don't have the
they're coming.
toxic green shirts yet. That's gonna be
They're
the
coming.
next
Okay,
order
I
we
don't
place.
care if they match.
Then I'll do the black and red.
And then we have the blue.
I'll do the black and red.
And then we got the OG.
I got to do the OG.
Well, Nick, what are you vaping on? Because we kind of went on a tangent.
I'm a clusterfuck like always, but so I got
Welcome
my
to life.
new silver bang, and inside of there I have the Nico. Which I'm sorry guys, I know it's supposed to be released yesterday, but we had a huge clusterfuck with the label company. So all orders that were pre-sold will be shipped out. They told me the labels will be in on Friday, so they will be shipped out on Friday. So I'm sorry about that, guys.
Saturday at the latest.
Yeah. And then I have my OG grip with my dang on top, and inside of there, you got trusty old Ben. And then I have my other grip with another dang on top, and inside of there, I figured I'd mix it up a little bit and go with some crisp Fuji from Due Time.
See,
Good
I should have
stuff.
broke out my grip for tonight because I have one too.
And then I have my diamond with an apocalypse, and on top of, and in that, I have our new liquid that I'm testing still.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, secret sauce.
Secret
yeah.
sauce.
And it's not
Something like
McDonald's
that
secret
secret.
sauce. That'd be horrible to vape.
And I can
But,
tell you, it will be the first pack leader flavor that's named after a boy. There it is.
Oh.
For the noisy cricket, by the way, you can go to, it's like fatdaddyvapes.com or something like that, and they make these upgrade kits. When you get it, it's just a mod. It's just a 18650 brass copper coated mod, but I wouldn't even recommend using this as a mod, but it's basically a mod when you get it. But there's the upgraded switch, and it's got knurling on the side of the switch. You know how the regular cricket switch is like really smooth and it's hard to grip. You got to kind of shove a quarter in there or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, this has knurling, and then it comes with a 510 as well that has an actual 510 in it. So if you're somebody who's concerned about the safety of the cricket, or you don't like the button or whatever, you can always buy one of these upgrade kits.
Nice. Okay.
But I'm like most people that I know that have a cricket have one of these, and that's how they run it. I mean, you get the extra benefit of like the copper plating, I guess, too. But that's when you're in series. I mean, a little extra copper plating it's not going to matter much, you know. But yeah, there's that. I mean, if anybody's looking for the upgrade,
And
I just don't use it. I like the way it hits without it.
And I gotta say, hey, why does it have to be that I have a fat head?
Because you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I just saw that in the chat. That's not nice.
You do
That
have
wasn't nice, but still funny as hell.
It's
You,
facts.
shut up.
Listen, no, when he gets the fitted hats and he'll stretch them out after like a couple weeks and then they don't fit anymore. And then he sets them to the side and we have like 500 fitted hats that he can't wear anymore because they're all stretched out. So we went with the snapbacks for our hats so that way Nick can adjust them and wear them for longer than 2 weeks.
Oh,
Busted!
my whole gripe with vape gear, usually when I buy it, is they never have like the difference between like men's and women's shirts. And it drives
Yeah.
me crazy because sometimes I just want to be able to wear like a women's, like have like a V-neck or wear something other than a man's shirt that runs to my knees. I'm not that tall.
So our t-shirts are man sizes, but we do have women's tank tops.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did
That's
do
why I told her, I was
women's
like,
tank tops.
if we get far enough to get merch for like failure to launch, I'm like, we're having women's shirts.
And I've tried on the women's shirts, and they have a great V-neck, let me tell you.
See, there we go. There we go.
It hugs my boobs nicely.
Well, let's do some critter stuff real quick.
All right.
Rescue. It would just be like you could start a new model page on Instagram. Rescued models, and
There you
it's it's just him in the women's V-neck.
Hey, he is going to be a part of the Men of Vaping calendar. That's
There you
put
go.
on by
That's
British
awesome.
Eyes, so
Hell yeah.
All right. So we already did the critter quarter buffer bit. You're missing out on
Okay.
the pup.
Okay, so the puppy in the picture that you're seeing, her name is Molly, and she is in a foster home right now. She is a pit bull husky mix. She's about 1.5 years old. She is looking for a home. She is housebroke and she loves to snuggle. The only thing is she does not do small critters. So if you have a cat or a small dog, she can't do it. She'll try to eat it. So that's a no-no. Because of where she is, if you are interested in her, contact us directly and we will get you in touch with the people that have her because she's in a foster home. So that it's going to be a little bit different. It's not like through an actual shelter. But she loves big dogs. So if you already have a big dog, that's great. She loves it. She loves to wrestle. She loves to play. But keep in mind, she is half husky and half pit bull. So they have a lot of energy and she's going to require some exercise. So
She's beautiful.
and I always have a tip for when training your dogs. And my tip is a lot of times dogs will growl at other dogs or they'll growl for whatever reason. Do not punish a growl because dogs don't have any other way to talk to you. So when they're growling, try to assess the situation and see what it is that they're growling about before you make a judgment call on punishing their dogs. Because a lot of times people will go and they'll discipline a dog that's growling, and it's because the dog's trying to tell you that they're uncomfortable, they're unhappy, they're hurt, So definitely don't punish a growl instantly. Assess the situation before you do that. So there you have it.
That party hat with the tongue hanging out was perfect.
Well, that actually was Sunday.
Yep.
She was at a birthday party for her foster mom, and yeah, she sent me the picture and she's like, will you please? And I'm like, yeah, totally. So yes, she needs to go home. If you're interested, get a hold of us and we'll get you in touch.
Now, before I run
I
the
have
advocacy.
cats, so that I can't take her,
Oh,
or
yeah.
I'd be all over. I've wanted a husky forever. I don't even care if it's a mix.
See,
They have the best personalities to me.
I wanted a husky too. And for the longest time, when I told Kelly about that, I was like, "Do you want a husky or a German Shepherd?" And then Will
We have one.
met up with us, and he's like, "My husky got pregnant by a German Shepherd. Are you interested in a puppy?" It's like, "Oh yes." That's a stupid question. And
So
then-
he got both dogs that he wanted.
and that's how we got Vulcan. Yeah, Vulcan's our only one in the rescue line that actually is not a rescue.
But yeah.
Before we jump into
We have
that,
a big, huge German Shepherd that's like twice the size of me. He's just, he's running around outside right now.
nice.
Having him in the house is difficult sometimes.
So let's bring us into advocacy.
Woo!
How many of y'all know what's going on with Florida right now?
The SB 815.
810.
810.
810.
You were
Yeah.
close.
That was close.
Yeah.
Yes, the Florida Congress did pass a flavor ban. So we are trying to get Governor DeSantis to veto it. For those of you that haven't known about this already, they are doing signs and collecting the photos at we vape we vote 2020 at gmail.com.
Yep.
And they're asking that you tweet the signs, put them on IG and everything, but also email it to them because they are collecting them to put them all together in one place. And the signs don't have to be fancy. I mean, mine's just a piece of paper. That's all you need.
And for those people who are like, I don't know, I'm social anxiety, I don't want, you can cover part of your face. I mean, they just need to see that you're a human. That's all they're looking for, is they want to make sure you're a real person.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's really like the biggest thing. We can't all gather at places right now because of everything going on, but you can continue to send the emails, make the phone calls, even if you're just leaving a message and just leaving an email, like keep going, keep contacting. And now that we're all being locked into our houses, there's really no excuse.
Right. Yeah. We're not allowed to do anything else.
Yeah. So email, phone calls, tweet government officials, make sure you include pictures and hashtags and get it out there, because that's the biggest thing we can do right now. If they think they're going to lock us away and we're going to just die down and be quiet, that's, now's our chance to show them you're wrong. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because right now is an opportune time to try to sneak legislation through.
Yes.
So, if you're not, like, to anybody out there, if you're not a member of CASAA yet, please go join CASAA. It's free.
Link is in the description.
They're like, I can't give enough props to Alex and everybody. I've talked to Alex. I've had him on my show. To anybody wondering, like, CASAA is the best source of information for calls to action and stuff coming up anywhere, period, across the United States. I mean, they track over 36,000 local municipalities. They cover it all. And they're all excellent people over there. They are doing the best job they can. But people need to also remember that CASAA is not a lobbyist organization. They're a consumer organization. They give you the ammo to fight.
Right. Yeah.
CASAA doesn't fight for you. CASAA's not going to save the day. That's up to you. But CASAA is going to make sure that you have every piece of information that you need to mobilize and be active.
And that's why it's important to join your local VTAs.
Absolutely.
They have a lot of
incredible job.
Power that they can use to help lobby against things. So if you can't make it to the rallies and stuff like that, you can donate to VTAs so they can get more people there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and you also have your local state SFATA in each state. As long as you have solid people in charge of those states, you're going to get the information out to the shops. You're going to get the information out to the consumers in those states, because the shops are the ones that are able to pass that information on to their clients, to their customers.
Yeah.
And both SFATA and CASAA are in the description. If you haven't joined and you want to join, links are in the description. All you have to do is click on them and go from there.
I love the GSFA here in Georgia. They are just so on it. Dieter does amazing. Like, he makes sure we know exactly what's going on all the time. I love Dieter.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's on it all the time. And so is the rest of GSFA. That's why I love them.
Yeah. So, I mean, keep fighting.
Yeah, definitely support your local smoke-free associations too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people say, well, I can't make the rallies. I can't make the whatever. Okay. If you can't make it, that's fine. You can still send the emails. You can still make the phone calls. You can still join the local.
Still make a difference.
And another thing that I don't think enough people take advantage of, which I can't right now because my representative currently is getting sentenced to prison. But if you have a representative, you can call them, speak to them, and set up a meeting with them. You can demand their time. They work for you. you can schedule a face-to-face conversation with your representative to express, and you know what, a lot of people, that's uncomfortable, you know, but for the people that are willing to go and actually speak to the representatives, I encourage people to take advantage of that.
I about lost it when I saw the clip of Joe Biden saying, "I don't work for you." It's like, are you serious? No, you do work for me. Like, you
do. You're the president of the United States. Well, he's not, but if you were, you would work for us. And as a senator,
you're running. You're running for president. That's the wrong idea to have.
Every government job is.
He will not be running for president for much longer because that moron has no clue even what friggin' year it is anymore.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
I just got a message saying that Colorado overturned their flavor ban.
Awesome.
Good job, Colorado.
Congrats.
They realized how much tax revenue they were losing.
Well, it's a shitty reason, but it's still it's still a win. Washington, I think, just did the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's another state just had a big victory, all basically the same reasons.
Yeah. And I mean, tax, I understand they're going to tax it, but be a reasonable tax. I know in West Virginia, they were trying to do $1 a mil, which that would rate a 60 mil.
An extra $120.
Yeah.
Like no one's
We're
going to
talking about $145, $150 bottle of e-liquid.
Yeah. No, not unless it comes with a diamond in it. Like,
as it is, Connecticut, just the 10% Connecticut's tax in Connecticut, you're paying $6-7 extra on top of your bottle cost. I mean, I know that's not $1 per mil, but when you get customers, and I learned this, I found this out by actually working the shop at Smurfs, watching some of these new customers come in and go, well, and I literally had to explain them, this is the bottle cost, this is the state tax, and this is the 10% that is tacked onto everything. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, my hands are tied.
You got to fight every single tax hike. Like, don't ever be like, oh, they want to do a 2% tax hike and be okay with it. Don't be okay with it, because it's all a boiling frog effect. Once they get that 2%, they're going to go for 5% more. They're going to go for 10% more until you're at the point where, I mean, you know, they're basically following the same track that they did with cigarettes. Like, just keep bumping it up until you're to the point where you're like New York, where we're the highest taxed state as far as cigarettes go. We're also the #1 state for basically black market cigarettes, for illegal cigarettes, for untaxed and, you know, sold on street corners because taxes are so high. That's just what it leads to.
Massachusetts is just as bad as well. When I was still smoking cigarettes, and mind you, this was over 10 years ago, a pack of Marlboros was $13-14 a pack.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you had state tax on top of that, and you were just like, dude.
It's ridiculous.
I'd go to New Hampshire and buy my cigarettes up there.
See, in Ohio, we had the 10 cents a mil tax, and we found a workaround around that by doing zero nic and the nic shots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, still, it's still a ridiculous tax.
Yeah. But like, it's crazy. And like, that's the thing though, is it doesn't just apply to vaping. This applies to literally every facet of the government. You can make a difference. If they're doing something that you don't like, tell them. Like, that's your job. You know?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you don't like that, they're like, here in West Virginia, there's a property tax for vehicles, pets, you know, like we have to pay taxes on our dogs, you know, I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid. But at the same time, if we don't say anything about it, then they're going to continue to do it. So it's our job as the people who have to keep
going up.
Yeah. We have to be the ones to go to them and say, guys, listen, this is stupid.
Yeah, because in 2 years from now, they're going to go, oh, well, we need an extra $6 million in the budget. Let's just increase the pet tax, you know, and they'll make up their different. They're going to do that.
To make up
doesn't stop. It's all the boiling frog, you know. So it's like everybody wants to compromise and they want to say, oh, well, we're okay with the 5%, 10% tax, as long as we don't have a flavor ban. And it's like, you just can't budge. You just have to try to stonewall all of it.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't, it's never going to stop,
Yeah.
And we have Drippin' Dave in here saying he's going to run for president in 2024. He's
I'd
got
vote.
my vote.
There we
I'd
go.
vote for you, Dave.
Let's get some clouds in the Oval
I'll vote
Office.
for you. Yeah.
Okay, so I have to tell you earlier, Kristen, Dave did a live in the rescued kennel, and he was doing shots fired to the team. And, well, the way he was holding his arm, it looked like he had, like, really big forearms. And I had to I asked Kristen, his fiance, I was like, what do you feed him? Because he has Popeye arms right now. So there you go, Dave. I said you look like Popeye. It's cool. I meant it with love.
But yeah, definitely anybody needs to be kind of watching their legislation right now, because right now, like, our government's got the entire country going insane.
Yeah. And that's what we do as advocates is we are making sure that if you don't have the time to sit here and stare at your computer or your phone or whatever, that's literally what we do. Like,
yeah.
We got you. Like, just follow one of us. We'll let you know when it's time to react.
I mean, I'm considered immune compromised with the whole coronavirus thing just because of, like, my heart.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is I'm just, like, watching where they're banning, like, telling everybody to shut down by 7, 8, 9 p.m. at night and no gatherings at night, this, that, and the other. And I'm over here going, are we being attacked by vampires, or does the virus just not come out till after dark?
Right. Like, I mean, they want everyone, they keep saying, like, go to the stores on off times. Okay, well, if the store's only open from 12 to 9, when's that off time?
How am I supposed to go at an off time if everything's closed by 6 o'clock at night and doesn't open until 10 a.m.?
Well, the one night we were like, we were going to go to the store at midnight because generally everything's died down about midnight, and we got a notification saying, hey, all the stores are closing by 10 or 11. And we're like, okay, so we have to go and be around people. And I'm immune compromised. I have lupus. So for me to go out.
So does my mom.
To go out in public and deal with people, and, like, I don't know what's going on out there. And they're like, well, West Virginia doesn't have any cases. Okay, well, they do now. But where we live in West Virginia, we are literally on the border of Pennsylvania and Ohio. So
got 2 in my area this week, the first 2.
And I just want to point out the fact that I think Logan just called you old, Kelly.
Probably.
No, I mean, my mom has lupus, and it's no joke.
No, it's not.
My mom also, she just got over having pneumonia too. So, and she's somebody that has to go to work. She can't work from home. She doesn't have any other options. And right now, there's no, finalized relief for her really in any way. So she has to go to work, and I call her damn near every night, like, just to make sure she's doing okay, see how her days went, see how she's feeling, see how she's, improving, what's going on. Because, lupus, for anybody that doesn't know, lupus is an autoimmune deficiency disease. And it can range from, having, instead of a minor cold, you have a more severe cold. And it can range from being like that kind of lupus, or you could have severe cases of, like, you catch a common cold and you're on a ventilator in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because you can't, like, it can be extremely, extremely serious. And so yeah, I put a big tweet out basically asking anybody, just, like, stay inside, please. Like, don't kill my mom. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I have a heart condition, which is what they're worried about, is that if I caught the virus and got a bad case of it, that it would attack my heart, because viruses can do that.
yeah.
And then, of course, I just had this spider bite thing where I had to have surgery twice and everything. And that just, like, wiped out my immune system, like, completely. I've been picking up every
surgery will do that.
little bug since then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had surgery twice a week apart to get that bite under control.
Yeah.
So I'm just over here. I'm like, I got bills to pay.
Yeah, right.
I can't sit in my house for 6 weeks. Come on now.
Like, I have pets to feed. I can't go to the store and be like, hey, can I have 100 pounds of dog food because I have dogs?
Well,
like,
and then, of course, this is affecting, like, I lost my job this week because I'm a food service worker. I was a waitress.
Yeah.
And
no one's going out to eat.
yeah.
But there are some restaurants that will deliver food, and they will let you go through the drive-thru. And if you do go to these places, tip them well. because
Yes.
this is their livelihood.
I went in the last couple of
I
weeks.
have to deal with dogs. There's some fights going on. I'll be right back.
I went from bringing home probably $80, $90 a day in tips with steady business and, 4 waitresses on the floor to just me doing the whole restaurant myself and making maybe $10 or $12 in tips a day.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Kristen, Dave's
going to
wife,
a restaurant-
posted it in here saying Pennsylvania only has gas stations, pharmacies, and grocery stores open right now.
That's basically where we're at in New York.
If you do go to a restaurant, even if it's just takeout or carry out, please tip your servers. They're hurting. We are all hurting.
Yeah. And I mean,
and tip them more than you normally would because they're not making any money.
I've always been the type of person where if you can't afford to tip 20%, then don't go out. But right now, if you really can't afford 20%, don't. Just don't. Just don't do it.
Really consider leaving even more than 20% because, we're going from having a couple hundred customers a day in our stores to having 15, even on takeout.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a lot of those times during takeouts, they have to split it. Like they have to tip out the rest of the restaurant. So
a lot of us are waitresses or servers because we're parents, and being a server is a job that will give you flexibility of schedule to let you work around your kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I do it.
Come here.
Yeah.
Velez. No, leave him alone. Come here. Velez is being ornery. Have you guys met Velez? Do you want to meet Velez since he's here?
Yeah.
Come here, Velez. Come here, baby. Trash panda. Come here. No. Let me get him. He's trying to go back down so he can fight with vengeance.
Oh, he's the troublemaker.
Yeah, he's the smallest, but he's the Chihuahua. He's
Oh
the
my
Chihuahua.
God, little ankle biter.
Chihuahua
Yeah.
Pug Beagle mix.
Yep. Yeah, he looks like he's the
Look at
troublemaker.
that face. Look at that face. He couldn't cause any trouble. Look at him.
He says, not me. I don't cause trouble.
He's got the face that says, I could
that
never
pup.
ever
There's
cause any
no
trouble
way.
or cause any harm. That's exactly why he's the troublemaker.
Yeah, look at that
Ready?
pup.
You go play?
Never cause any trouble.
Yeah, sure. My roommate
I know.
to live with had 2.
You can't go down there. You'll fight.
One was a Chihuahua and Boston Terrier mix, and the other one was Chihuahua and Beagle, I think it was. And those two, they'd look at you like, we didn't do it. And it's like, nobody else is home.
Oh God, freaking Josh's dogs, those 2 little shits they could destroy a house in like 30 seconds. You could literally be in the bathroom, come out of the bathroom. From the time you walk out of the bathroom, you get to the kitchen of the trailer, and the entire living room is a disaster area, and you're just like, what the fuck did you 2 do? And they're looking at you on the couch like, they literally.
And they're looking at you like, we didn't do it. It just, like, the whole thing just exploded.
Yeah. This one, he's about 20, 25 pounds. And I mean, before we got him, we had the 4 dogs. We had Vengeance, the girls, and Ben. And Nick and I had both agreed we were done with dogs. We were done. We didn't need any more. We were good. And the guy came in and was telling Nick how he was going to either shoot him or just leave him in a crate somewhere in a field because
that is horrible.
he was tired of the dog peeing in the house. And Velez was 4 months old. Like, you have to actually train your dogs. You
They
can't.
don't come like, it's not like a computer where you can just install the software.
Right. No, they don't come pre-trained. Like, you actually have to do that. So
They're not a computer.
Nick brought him home.
They don't make an app for that yet? Are you kidding me?
They should.
They do. They have apps that are supposed to help you train.
Do they have an
animals.
app where I can just set my phone down, turn on the app, and now my dog will do somersaults? Because
I mean, that
that's
would be
the app
awesome.
that I'm after.
That would be.
I could just be
That
like,
would be fucking dope.
you hit a button,
That
you're
would
just
be
like,
dope.
sit, and maybe it just plays like a certain sound, and they're just like, oh, okay, I'll sit. That's
I mean,
a $1
you
million
could train
idea.
them. Pavlov did it with a bell, so I mean, you could,
Yeah,
do
see?
that. But yeah,
There
so
you go. There's how you become a millionaire, Logan.
Nick
I wish.
brought this little guy home, and that was
Man who's never trained dog creates dog training app. Yeah, this is gonna go well.
Right.
I can help
I don't
you.
think it's
I've
for
trained
me. I
many
think it's for
dogs.
somebody else. Yeah. I think more for you guys, less for me. It's not a good idea.
Now I'm gonna be the smart ass because everybody knows me as Hellhound. Do you train all types of dogs? Because Red and many other females have tried to train me, and they all failed.
You're untrainable.
I'm not qualified to train you.
I'm
I
pretty
have
sure I
this
could
handy
train you
dandy
hellhound.
laser pointer.
I'm not qualified for that.
Look, if you can train him, so be it. We've all tried.
I have this handy dandy laser pointer, and this has been my super awesome.
His
training
eyes just
tool.
got really wide though when you turn that laser pointer on.
Oh no, I'd be running. You turn that thing and you aim that thing at a wall, I'm going through the wall to find the light.
That's kind of how Velez is. Like, point it to the wall.
Yeah. My problem is I'll go through the wall.
Yeah. Well, he's tiny enough he can't. But I mean, we wanted. It's hard for me to get out with Lupus and actually physically walk a dog because part of my Lupus is I'm very sensitive to sun, so I can't really do a lot of outside stuff. So I need to exercise the dogs. Well, I can't exercise the dog if I can't go outside. So we have the yard that they play in, but we also do brain training and we use special tools and toys. And I mean, the laser pointer is just something fun that he likes to play with. So, you know, it gives him some exercise.
Yeah, well, every dog's not the same too. You got to find what works and what clicks for each animal. Like you can't use the same on all of them.
No, if I shine this laser pointer at my two Pyrenees, they'll stare at me like, "What do you want me to do with this?" Like they don't care.
Like, what is this? Like I'm not.
Now, if I have a squeaky toy, one will play, the other one will stare at me.
You cannot have squeaky toys in my house because.
Will you play with them?
No. Nevada and Lemmy
chewing on
will
her.
rip them open, and they will have a squeaky toy for less than a day. By the end of the day, they will shred the thing, and they'll have a little squeaker in their mouth because they're trying to eat it.
Yeah. I've had to do many, many toy surgeries where I've stuffed the squeaker back in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kelly.
We've all been there.
You know what you should announce right now while we have everybody talking?
What?
Maybe something happening this weekend?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we couldn't go to the expo because of the coronavirus.
No,
We're done. No more kids. Do not wish that on me, please.
We have 7. We're good.
We're good. The youngest is 10. We're done. We don't need any more. But so since we couldn't go to the expo because, you know,
Little Corona.
So we're like, well, we have all this stuff. So we're going to do expo pricing this weekend. So all the stuff on our site that is rescued will be expo pricing. So go to the website, rescuedeliquid.com, create an account, and I will send you an email with all the prices. So that way.
Now I have to get some Ben.
And there's something else, folks. Those of you that don't realize it, the man Nick over here, I'm pretty sure either today or yesterday was your birthday, sir.
Yep.
Yesterday.
Oh,
So,
happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
So from all of us at the Padded Room crew, happy motherfucking birthday, bro.
Thank you. I
Also,
appreciate
totally
it, guys.
jealous that your birthday is St. Patrick's Day.
And you know the most ironic thing about all that is? I don't drink.
And the best part is he's not Irish. He's Scottish.
Obviously,
So
I am.
he's Scottish. So
I met
See,
you
I
Sprite
even
with my
wore my
Dr.
drink
Pepper.
today because it's the day after St. Patrick's Day. Like I love
coconut
St.
water.
Patrick's Day.
I'm real lame. I've got just sparkling water. Mine doesn't
Oh,
even have
God.
sugar.
I
I've
have
got the
I don't
bubbly.
know.
coconut
I
got
have
the-
water.
sugar monster.
I've got the bubbly, sir.
The
Yeah.
bubbly.
What?
I
Are
found a
you
new
good?
flavor of Monster today, so I was like, ooh, I have to try it now.
Yeah, just what you need with a bad heart.
Right?
The labels should be here tomorrow, Papa Smurf, or Friday. Hopefully,
Hopefully.
as long as everything goes well, they should be here Friday.
Like, we made the mistake of saying, you know, we'll have the labels and everything will be sent out on St. Patrick's Day, because that's when we're releasing it. And
Yeah.
they're like, well, what if clusterfuck happens? It's like, nothing. I mean, the liquid's already here. The labels were mailed out to get printed off to us 23 days ago or 22 days ago as of today.
Yeah.
It's like, it only takes 10 days for the labels to get to us. We're good.
Yeah. No.
Shut my fucking foot in my
Something
mouth on that
happened.
one.
Yeah.
They did is they went,
No.
well, what if something screws up? And you're like, I know, don't do that because you just jinxed me.
Right. Well, Nick, you should tell them the other thing about the website.
So, as you know, we're all big fans of Willie, Crazy Legs, Steel Valley Man. I finished his website. I built him a webpage. So you can now get Clockwork, his OG line, and his Bottle of Violence line on his website. If you have your phone, I haven't fixed the fucking menu yet. The menu can kiss my ass. I spent 3 days working on it, and I fucking hate it.
You're echoing.
Hello. Don't hold your phone like this. Tilt it sideways. And the menu
It'll work
comes up.
better. It'll work. If you don't tilt it
Good
sideways,
You know?
This
Yep.
vanilla custard is banging, folks.
yeah,
Vanilla
it's
is
good
my
stuff.
favorite.
See, this
That
is why I
vanilla's
need a job
banging.
so bad so I can buy more juice, even though I have a whole drawer of it over there in the filing cabinet.
And even though bottled violence is on our site, it does not qualify for the pricing for Expo
So
weekend.
just the rescued
if
liquids,
it's
just the rescued line.
stuff, anything that says rescued on it is going to have the Expo pricing. Just because we didn't want to make that decision for Will, and we're also going to start carrying. Nick, what are you
Do
doing?
you have them down there with you?
The what?
Do you have the little container with them next to you? Because I don't have it up here. You have that with you.
I was trying to give you a drum roll.
Oh, okay. We are also going to start carrying
Rod rolls.
rod rolls,
Put your hand behind it.
Nice.
Oh, I knocked over my juice.
Nice.
CBD
Pre-rolls.
pre-rolls.
Nice.
Nice.
So
And something else that's really exciting that's happening on the website.
so much is happening.
It is. It's a lot happening tonight. It's a crazy show. We will be now carrying Immortal mods on the site for y'all to pick up.
Nice.
Nice.
So you can go get one of your own fancy, pretty mods.
Yeah, my grip's over there in the drawer. I love my grip.
We
this
have-
is the new one, so this is the baby right now.
How many grips do we have now? 9?
9
8,
grips.
9?
Groups for what, baby?
How many grip mods do we
Oh,
have?
grips. That we have for the site or that we have for us personally?
For us personally,
7.
7. I thought it was large.
I feel very excited. About
That's
that.
not enough.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not enough.
It's
But
not.
that's how much we like these products is we have 7 of the one thing.
I mean,
So
then we got the Atom, We got the Diamond.
the
We got the
Doom.
Grip. We got the Bang.
This is my OG grip. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Nice.
the OG grips.
If I can get it to focus to where you can actually see the number on it, like I was so surprised when I got this. It's number 8.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Like I was like, what? Because like
So-
I didn't ask for it.
We also have immortal hats. If you're a hat person and you
Number
really want an
3.
immortal hat, we have immortal hats on the site. We will on the site as well. So
Oh shit!
they're nice hats too. Nick has a bunch of them.
This is mine.
But yeah,
And-
so
I just got a text message from Mr. Willie himself, and he is going to do show pricing this weekend. Also,
awesome. I'll have him send over the pricing and I'll
I
include
need
it in the
to look up
website.
ways to-
you hear that, Will? Send over all the pricing to Kelly at kelly.stewart@rescuedeliquid.com, and she will go ahead and put all that into the email blast that we're going to send out.
Thank
So you're
you,
saying I need to
Will. You
tell,
rock us.
My boyfriend that he needs to give me like $100 and let me go play on the website this weekend.
There you go.
So
Yeah. Make sure you
Red's
have to
boyfriend?
create.
send her $100 so she can buy a whole bunch of shit off of our site this weekend.
You have to create an account in order to
I
get
got
this
you.
email. Just so you know.
And you also have to be over 21.
That's a
Well
big thing.
darn.
Not a problem.
You know.
Logan,
I'm
you're
well
fucked.
Well darn. Aw, shucks.
You look like
I
you're
guess
only
I gotta
9.
go.
And do y'all know about
Damn
this
it.
QR
40s
code?
and 30 at this point.
Do y'all know about this QR code on the side of our pack leader bottles? So normally our bottles would have a picture of the dog that we've rescued for each flavor, but for the pack leader line, we're doing it a little bit different. You can scan the QR code on the side of the bottle, and it'll take you to the website where you can learn about the dog and see pictures of the dog.
Yep.
So there's that.
Nice.
Because there was a
I
lot
think
of
that idea.
Well, there was so much up and down about, well, you're advertising towards kids because you have a dog on your bottle. It's like, I have a fucking dog. We took away the food. We took away the candy. We took away all that shit. We have a fucking dog on there. Get over it.
Yeah.
And
so
now they're like,
rather
well,
than-
dogs are okay. You can have your dogs on your bottle. It's like, no, fuck you. We took the dogs off.
Yes, if you've
Yeah,
already
Jesus.
created an account and already ordered from us, you are already in the emails. Make sure you're checking your spam, see if they're going there, because I've been sending them out. So, yeah.
So,
Yeah, like I've been trying, like wanting to order you guys this juice for so long, like for a couple of months now. But like I said, I've been having so many troubles. It's like every time I'm like, yay, I'll be able to order this week. Like I get like my face tries to get eaten by a spider, or coronavirus attacks everything and kills my job. And I'm like, come on now, I just want to order some juice.
But I mean, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday only, the prices are going to be what you would pay at an expo.
yeah.
So
Well, I guess I'm ordering.
So
this
since people
weekend
can't go to the
as long as
expo.
I can-
we're going to bring it to you because that's what
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And just so everybody knows, Steel Valley, when he says in a little bit, stay the fuck on top of him, because if you don't, it ain't happening for like a year. So, if y'all
Love
want...
wielded, yes, but punk for life.
Yes.
Rock on, brother.
So, if y'all want those discount codes, blow them up. Call the shop.
Punk.
Oh, no. Call his cell phone.
And if you need his cell phone number, I'm pretty sure I have it in my phone.
I mean,
And I am the asshole that will give everyone his cell phone number. Will, I love you,
I mean,
bro.
Oh, I'm sure he's
That's
cursing
what
me
we
the fuck
did
out
to
right now.
Papa. Look, that's what we did to Smurf.
well, Papa, I will check and I will make sure that I have the correct email. And if not, I will get a hold of you and we'll get that squared away. So that way you can get all the spicy deets.
And if y'all have
Poor
ordered off
Smurf
of the
woke up to a
website,
bunch of random messages from Kelly one day and was like, "What is this?"
and if y'all,
Nick, Ricky says he doesn't see where he can create an account. It says log in for existing accounts.
Okay, don't mind me. I'm gonna. So if you go to rescuedeliquid.com and you click on my account, you can. Oh shit! Where'd that go?
Will goes, hi, my name is Will, and I'm a medical marijuana patient.
Okay, so ignore me for a couple minutes. I'm gonna fix the site real fast. So
Will,
I
I
can let it.
fucking love you, man. Even though I barely get to talk to you anymore, you're fucking awesome, dude.
This is like a bait and switch or something. Where you're like, go make an account on our website. Psych, we deleted the button.
It doesn't exist.
Now you're signed up
Now
for
we're gonna
porn.
send you a bunch of fucking flyers and all sorts of freaking dumb spam shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna be going.
I really
"Wow."
try not to spam people. Like I do send out emails like once a week, and it's generally like if a code's going to end or if we're adding a new code, you know, just trying to make sure people are aware. If I get too much, don't unsubscribe. Just tell me. Send me an email back. Reply to the email. Hey,
I
turn
mean,
it down.
I have websites
Oh, yeah.
that I've ordered from or created an account with that they send me emails like every day, and it's
Yeah.
the same email every day. Even and I'm like,
No, I mean, it comes from my email account. You will email me directly if you respond to it. So, yeah. And Logan, you were saying how your mom has lupus and she's struggling. This is what I use for my lupus. This helps me get through the day. It's our CBD muscle rub.
Yeah, my mom doesn't use any kind of like CBD muscle rub, but she's been using tinctures.
This stuff, it's great
Which
for like a
helps,
specific
but yeah.
location. So like
Yeah.
for me, my legs are always my problem. I put that on my legs and I can walk.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that would help her because I mean she has some back issues too.
Yep.
So
And it's full spectrum,
yeah, don't we all?
but
Yeah.
it's
Logan,
not going to show up on your drug test. So
I have
Sure,
your,
yeah.
I have your
Yeah.
address, right?
Yeah, huh?
Me?
Yeah. I've sent you liquid before, right?
no.
No, I've never gotten any liquid from you guys.
Okay, well, when you get a chance, private message me or Kelly, and I'll send you out a bottle of the muscle rub for your mom, bud.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah,
A
thank you.
little
about
goes
that.
a long way. A little bit
Yeah,
goes
I'll
a
let her
long
know.
way.
Thank you.
Do
I
not
had
put it
one
on
too many,
anything
like, because of
sensitive.
Do
sunrises
not
last
put it
night
on
and slept on a
sexual body
couch, and now
parts.
my neck hurts so bad.
I will let her know. I will let
Yeah.
my mother know to not rub it on.
Don't put it on your vagina. Your butthole,
thank
in
you
your
for
eyes.
sending this my way, and also thank you for letting me have the most awkward conversation with my mother. This is going to be great. I'm going to be like, Mom, here's some CBD lotion. It's good for you.
It's not
Put this
lube
wherever
bomb.
it
Don't
hurts.
use it there.
Don't put it in the place I was made.
Don't put it in your
use it
hoo-ha,
there.
please.
But that also means like if you put it on your hands, don't touch your eyes. You know,
Yeah.
like wash your hands before you touch your eyes, kind of thing. But the
Yeah.
other
Go
thing,
with the hot sauce method.
It reminds me of this
Yeah.
story. A buddy of mine, I don't know. I went over to his house maybe 20 minutes later, and I basically found my friend in tears. And it took probably 15 minutes to coax out of him what actually happened. He was just basically laying in his bed just crying in a ball. And I was like, dude, like what happened? And he was like, well, after football practice, my calves really hurt. So I put some icy hot on my calves, and then I had an itch and I scratched.
Oh.
And I was like, bro, you gotta wash your hands, man. Like, yeah. Sorry, that just reminded me
This
of that
was
story.
like
I'm
20
sure
years
he would
ago,
love
but I
me
have
sharing
been a
that right
victim
now.
of the hot sauce issue.
oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I have
That
too.
happened to me once. Like, it was so bad. Like,
yeah.
it was the person I was dating at the time, and he'd been eating something with hot sauce on it. And then, like, I guess like 30 minutes later, we went to bed, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, and you're running out of the bedroom. My naked ass is running across the house, headed for the bathrooms. I'm like, no.
I feel like at that point, I would just grab the shower nozzle, turn it on cold, and just stand there.
Yeah,
I just
that's
like to
kinda what I
warn
did.
people because you know there's going to be someone that's going to like rub their eye and be like it burns. Well, I'm gonna be like, well, there's witch hazel and peppermint and capsaicin in there. Like I don't know.
I was just gonna ask if there was like menthol and peppermint.
Oh yeah,
stuff in it, yeah.
there's it's all natural stuff, but there's probably 100 different all natural things to help with muscle tension and pain.
Oh, Alex just
definitely have
threw
to get
something
some
in the
too,
group
too.
chat. Alex said, in my youth, I totally thought Bengay would help my sore groin. Very, very bad idea.
Yeah, no.
I can vouch Bengay or Icy Hot or anything on the stick shifter or the ball bearings is a very, very brutal, painful 24 hours. Because once that stuff soaks in, and it soaks in really
once it
fucking
soaks
fast,
in,
you're screwed. You might as well just lay in a tub
I had
full of
blisters,
fucking
so
cold water and pray to the gods your balls don't fall off.
Yeah. But I mean, all that aside, it is good for pain and it is good for aches and all that good stuff. But
Now,
like I
is
said,
that
just
good
make sure you
for?
use the hot sauce method where you wash your hands afterwards. Make sure you don't endanger yourself or others.
right.
Is the rub good for pinched nerves as well?
Yes.
by chance?
Yes.
We are going to have to talk. I need to know price on that because I'm probably going to order it and try it out because
Same.
of all the nerve damage to my spine from the service.
So
Now here's the thing though. If you use a lot of THC products, if you are a heavy medicinal user, it's not going to have the same effect as if you were someone who didn't use it at all. A lot
right?
of
Because
people,
you're already getting CBD.
right. I've had a lot of people say, "Well, it doesn't work," and well, how much do you smoke, or how much do you like if you're using a lot of THC products, it's not going to have the same. If you're using 5,000 milligram CBD stuff, it's not going to have the same effect. So
This is all I use daily.
I've actually been out of CBD for a while now, but
You'd
I
be
will
fine
definitely
at
be looking
Hellhound.
into getting some as well
yeah,
because
Perfect.
I broke my back at 18.
and then we also
And
have
I
the
stand on
breastfeeding.
my feet for 8, 10, 12 hours a day for, waitressing, which I'm not supposed to do.
And then
Are those?
That spray
Pre-rolls?
works fucking
This is a-
phenomenal.
breath spray. So
Yeah.
it's like the old school.
Oh, it's a
Tanaka.
spray.
Yep, you just hold it in your mouth and go.
Yeah.
And I can vouch for
Hound
that.
had that at DC, and it works wonders
Nice.
because he let me use it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
And this is-
got me through the rally in DC. That was the
Me too.
only thing that got me through my pain levels in DC.
this
Har
stuff.
can vouch, Red can vouch.
This stuff is good for like headaches. It's only 100 milligrams CBD, but it's good for minor aches and pains, breakthrough pain. Like you have a bad headache. There you go. It's
I
all the
woke up-
peppermint though. So if you
Yeah.
don't like peppermint, you're gonna hate it.
I woke up with a migraine the morning of the DC rally, and Hound gave me some of that, and I was good to go all day.
So, and it's and the cool thing about this is you can share this with your dog. So if you're out walking your dog
Right.
and your dog starts having anxiety, give them a squirt. Do not share it with your cat because it has peppermint. Peppermint will kill your cat.
All right, who
So-
was the person
Yes.
that said that the account creation wasn't there available now?
Let me go back.
Was his name John?
Ricky.
Ricky.
Yeah,
I was
can't
way
see it,
off.
so-
Ricky,
I mean-
it is now there. You can now go back to my account and you can register, and it automatically checks you to subscribe or a newsletter. What's going on,
Yay.
Mr. John? I just looked
You
down and you're there.
missed all the fun. John and other Kelly.
I do apologize for the late arrival, but
That's
today
okay.
was my son's
Sorry.
birthday. So
Whose birthday?
my son, Ridley,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Ridley.
birthday.
He's 10.
he turned 10 today. They're
Aw.
absolutely-
Oh, 10 is fun.
Happy
My oldest is
birthday.
10.
10 is a fun time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can vouch for that spray. I got some into my Orville location, was working there. I may or may not have gone through a whole bottle of the samples I was sent in like 2 days. Because legit, it is fast acting as hell.
Mm-hmm. It is
Not
good
much
stuff.
fast acting is something else I found recently, which I'll talk about when I'm back over on our gig. I'm not going to step on your shit. But I will say one thing. I'm going to look at a certain redheaded man whose birthday was yesterday and say happy belated, brother.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Also, did you ship it yet, bro? Or, I mean, am I just not going to be able to sell your shit?
A little bit of both. No, it's my fault.
Ooh.
I've been waiting on the restock of Nico. It was supposed to be here yesterday, and the labels aren't here yet. Labels will be here Friday, and then
So that is on that?
Yeah,
yeah.
the label should be here Friday.
Or not. That's why I was like,
oh yeah,
Yeah,
you'll get
it's-
Nico coming in.
I
Kelly has
have-
my sample label down there.
I have legit requests for 3 flavors out of that line.
Nice.
And I've never had that liquid in that location.
That's good. That makes me happy.
Well, what was funny is,
Yay!
someone came in, and these guys can attest to it, recognized me from the show, which is hilarious. I'm like, dude, we have like 300 subscribers. What the fuck do you know who I am? What the fuck? So buys me a piece of cake at the bakery next door, which is
Oh, that
hilarious.
guy, yeah.
That's
Super
weird.
chill. And he's like, you know the guys at Rescue, right? I'm like, yeah. You gonna get the liquid in? I'm like, I'm trying, but some people are just kind of stubborn. Not that I'm gonna mention their name on air, but we know who I'm talking about. Everyone here.
Sometimes we just have to hit him with a wiffle ball bat and see what happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said earlier, Nick deals with the shops. I deal with the marketing and the regular customers. So the big orders go through Nick. The little orders come through me.
But in Felix's defense, he did have a wonderful. I can't hear anything you're saying, John.
Yeah, our kid just came down. Hang on, 3 seconds.
Kids.
Any parent knows what that voice just was, even if you couldn't hear it.
Yep. Oh, we know. We have 7. We get it.
7,
So
7.
Yeah, but in Philo's defense, he did just
like
have a new
7,
addition.
like humans or
Yeah, 7.
Bro, I
7 human children.
Humans.
Yeah.
I barely handle my one because I have a 12-year-old redhead that's the same height as me.
Nick has 3. I have 4. So we have 7 altogether. They
You guys
range
are like
from
the Brady Bunch.
10 to 20.
That's
So that's
amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
I have 2 of them. My 17-year-old is a moron currently, and my 14-year-old is a complete and utter, deity as well, who are technically both wearing ankle bracelets because they did some dumb shit. And
I
I'm
have
just
one of
kind of
those.
sitting here going, oh, I love my kids, but I remember the
Yeah.
last aneurysm. It wasn't that bad. I'm wondering if another one will be more painful than the shit I'm dealing with my kids.
I mean,
I think
thankfully,
this time,
Thankfully, you have CBD to combat the pain of your aneurysm.
and
No,
I know
I
where you
don't. To
can
anybody
get
out there
some
wondering if
muscle
CBD is going to help your aneurysm, I'm going to go ahead and tell you no.
I know where you can get some
Wishful
pre-rolls.
thinking.
So I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Oh.
And we're back.
Yeah, no, I mean,
there's
it's-
Nevada. There's Miss Nebby in the background.
oh,
She's so
She's
cute.
a big baby. She's such a cuddler, too.
He's Nevy nursemaid. If he's not feeling good, she won't leave his side.
Yep.
that's good. I mean, that's what pets are for. My vengeance will tell me when I'm about to have a flare up. He won't let me get up if he can feel that I'm getting ready to have a bad
Oh,
time.
see, my cat's just a jerk. He likes to sit on top of shelves and stuff. And his thing is because we got him when he was 3 months old. He did come from a shelter. He is a rescue, but he's a Flame Point Siamese.
Good night, Lamb
But
Lamb.
because my roommate had gotten a puppy at the same time, at the same age, the cat kind of thinks he's a dog.
Come here.
Hey, baby.
So he demands daily belly rubs. And his thing is that, like, if you're walking down like a hallway or something and he's sitting up on the shelf and you don't acknowledge him and like say hi or pat him on the head or something, when you walk by, he will smack you in the back of the head. He will. He'll wait till you walk by and then be like, "Hey, you didn't say hi to me."
You gotta say hi. You gotta say hi to everyone.
Oh, she reminds me of Ben.
Me.
There's my boy.
And then
I
my
love
boyfriend's cat
He's Velez.
rides your shoulder like a pirate, and he
Velez.
wants attention.
Velez. He's the Norse god of chaos.
So,
Sounds
John,
about right.
So the other cool thing, John, is we talked to Philo and we're waiting to confirm a date, but we are going to come down to your Orsville location, I think it is, he said, and we're going to bring.
Okay.
Wait, but
okay.
he has to come to
That's
the
a
falls.
that's a
'cause
problem.
We're not in Orville anymore.
I run the falls now. I'm never in Orville, and this is not okay.
Well, you hear that?
Well,
falls.
You have fans. He doesn't care. He says,
I will burn Orville to the ground and make it come to the falls.
go on.
don't do that, then my liquid won't sell.
But
Well,
Nope.
just so you know, if y'all are ever in Georgia, let me know. I mean, we have some great tourist stuff here.
Well, one of
Nobody
the things that we've
Georgia
talked about
except for
doing,
you,
since,
crazy
there's
redhead.
pretty much no more vape shows, which is really stupid, is we're talking about maybe taking like a weekend and going to hit up different states of people that carry our liquids and stuff like that, and bringing like a pup with us as long as it's not too far of a drive for them,
Mhm.
and doing like a find and go seat kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that would
We've
be
done it
pretty
a couple
cool. Like a
times.
Booth had a great idea on
like a meet and
Instagram
greet kind of
yesterday.
thing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we've done
It's
it a
almost
couple
like-
times.
It's almost like a book signing.
Yeah.
Like you can come meet the author. Well, you can come meet the pup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Nick won't sign my boobs.
Want to bet?
I do believe that was just a challenge accepted.
You give me a Sharpie. But just as a heads up, I pull nipples very, very hard. You can ask Mike Thayer, who's in here. And you got to
Okay.
pull it out first before you can sign it. And I bring pliers with me.
You're
But,
talking.
challenge.
Booth had a great idea. He decided that since we don't do expos anymore, we should do like a vape barbecue. Like we pick
Yeah.
a state and we just arrange for all the vapors to get together and have like a barbecue and a party.
Yep.
I mean, our house,
Potluck.
when
Yeah.
when we're not worried about the corona, We
Yeah.
normally do Sunday
Yeah,
dinners,
once
and
it's safe to gather in numbers. Yeah.
we normally do Sunday dinners at our house. And I mean, if you're a vapor, you're in the area, just swing on by and get some free food. Like
Yeah,
we normally make a
That's
crap
what he
ton
was
of
talking
food.
about is, arrange it from a couple months out so that you can have people come from all over and just have a party in the backyard. I was like, I am down for this. I will go to Minnesota for that, but only in the summer.
Campground. We need to get a campground for a weekend.
Yeah, we need a campground. That way, we can just
There we go.
roll in, fuck shit up, and roll
If
the
you guys
fuck
if you guys want to travel all the way to the lovely town of Erin in New York, my family has a 40-acre campground.
Where the
Where
fuck
me
is
and my
Erin?
wife did our wedding. Yeah, it's exactly. It's
Cameron.
in the sticks, man.
We will be talking about
If
this.
you
We're gonna
Google
have a
where
trip to the
Elmira
launch
is,
camp.
if you look up where Elmira, New York is,
Where
it's
Elmira is.
outside of Elmira.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
it's
that up.
outside. It's
Exactly
basically
where it is.
way up in the hills. It's way up in
So
the
Phil,
hills
you're to
outside of
launch
Elmira.
camping party like when we were all 17.
It a broken down.
But I mean, we've had camp outs up there with 50, 60 people, 100 people, during the events and stuff, and then a bunch of people stay. Bonfires, cookouts. I mean, we have a smoke pit. We do it all.
Dude, you're a day drive. It's a day trip. It's only 5 hours away.
We
Yeah.
could totally bring a vengeance for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you eating?
I'll see if I can plan something for the summer, because I mean, they're really chill. Like, I can just be like, hey, can I use the campground this weekend?
I'll
I'm just
look
gonna.
at Jim and
You
tell him
might
I'm
see a
feeling
cloud
far for the
rising
weekend
off
and
of
he's
the
gonna have to
hilltops,
deal.
but
We
that's
can help
about
with
it.
that.
Yeah.
We got a new pet. Do you guys want to meet the new pet?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a Tamagotchi?
Well, no,
No.
it's hiding now. It's hiding now. Hold on.
We named the pet Corona.
Yes. It's a little tiny mouse, but he every time he sees me move, he hides again.
If it's a
So-
chihuahua, I'm calling racist.
No, it's a little bitty mouse.
It's a little teeny tiny mouse, like super tiny, but he keeps hiding. So I have to wait for him to come back out again. Yep, just a little mouse, just a little teeny tiny mouse. He's gonna father millions to feed to my snakes.
So he's not a pet. He's a freaking baby factory.
Well, he's gonna be he's a pet.
He just happens to have a
He's
penis that
also a
works.
baby factory.
About you, I don't take the people I care about and feed their children to snakes. I don't know. Maybe
That could work though if you think about it.
Here, you say hi.
you're not wrong.
Depending on what countries
I mean,
you
I can
live
think
in,
of a
some
few I
countries
wouldn't mind doing that with.
with.
I mean, hold on. Let's see.
They also have 30-foot anacondas over there.
This is Chalupa. He's my
Hello,
buddy.
Chalupa. My roommates used to have, I don't know, 6 or 7 rats. A
We
number of
have
rats.
21 right now.
My lord.
Well, Mama Queso just had babies, so
Oh, okay. So you
yeah.
quadrupled your rat count.
Yeah, well, she had 18, and then I have Mama
Yes.
Queso, Chalupa, and Mr. Juan.
See, that's what I was telling Jim
These are-
to put in the terrarium is just get us, get us a couple of rats or something. Because, like I said, he wanted to get a tarantula, and I told him no.
This is Juan because he has one eye.
Juan's adorable.
Yeah.
I like Juan. Juan's cool.
His dad or his uncle ate his eyeball when he was a baby.
That happens.
I mean, that's
Nature is metal as fuck.
Rats are
You don't
fucked
believe me?
The rat is rolled out.
It might not be for everybody, but on Instagram, there's an Instagram page called Nature is Metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a
Love it.
Yeah,
reminder of just how brutal nature really is. We think about how beautiful the circle of life is until you see it all bloody and ripped apart.
Yeah. Well,
But
Juan's
it's
siblings,
nature, right? Like,
Yeah.
Juan's siblings were all 8 by Uncle
I mean,
Uncle
Yeah.
Frijoles.
that's nature, man. That
See, like,
happens.
I'm all down for having rats and stuff like that. I just wouldn't let him have the tarantula anymore because, after a spider tried to start, it tried to eat my face, because apparently
Yeah.
said,
The coronavirus started. Jesus Christ.
yeah, I
Patient
don't
zero.
recommend cuddling with Satan's mascot.
I thought it was because of the snake bite she got.
No,
The
Ben,
spider bite.
no, yeah, exactly. That's how the coronavirus started. She's patient zero.
Patient zero.
well,
she's
that might
either
explain
patient
why I don't
zero.
have it. I mean,
She's either patient zero or she's Spider Woman. It's one of the two.
one of the two.
This is my life.
Well, I haven't started shooting webs out of odd places, so.
That you know of.
That you know of.
Next time,
Hopefully nobody now.
comes back with a mask.
But she definitely puffs out dust every once in a while.
So yeah,
And what happens when you're closer to 40 than 30.
Fatality.
Hey, the sad part is, I'm pretty sure out of all of us, I'm the oldest motherfucker in here.
Probably.
Oh, I mean, are you talking about all of us online in this, or just on the video?
Just on video, I'm pretty sure I'm the oldest out of all of us actually live right now.
Yes. But I mean, on
God,
the
I
chat,
feel old.
did you know Will is actually 65?
I always knew he was old.
No,
as
he's
hell.
not.
Yeah. Will is
No, he's
actually
not.
65.
I don't believe that
Life
shit.
will age you, bro.
I don't believe that shit. That man has the vigor of a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
He had a pet dinosaur named Steve, I believe.
Wasn't he
It
hanging out
was
with
the T-Rex
Steve
because he had
for
the
a
short
while?
little arms.
Got a big head and
Again,
little
wasn't
arms.
he,
What?
wasn't he hanging out with Scuba Steve for a while too at some point?
Scuba Steve.
Oh, not Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve!
Oh,
I went
Yeah.
my own ass.
I'm waiting for the comments from Will, and they're not coming.
Not right now, you know.
he might be walking his dogs.
I don't think he's walking. I don't think he's watching right now, which is probably a good thing. But I can bet sooner or later one of us is gonna get a phone call going, "Fuck you all suck."
I don't know. So I couldn't say.
I've
He
got
doesn't
many of
have
those
my phone number,
texts.
so I won't get that.
But he does have mine.
The logo in the Steel Valley Vapors.
Watch, we'll
Okay.
flip over to failure to launch later, and his phone will ring, and he'll be like,
Hey, are you guys around this weekend? Rescued?
Over where we are, yes.
We're supposed to be heading down that way on Sunday.
If you're allowed to travel.
Yeah, if we can travel.
They're over in Weird. I won't say what town, but I know where they're at.
Where everybody knows, Weirton.
We're in Britain.
We don't hide from people. People know how to find us. People hate
We're the
us.
house. We're the house with the pretty steps.
No, from Steel Valley, you're like what, 20 minutes?
Not even. We're like 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
know,
see,
22, right?
Yeah, but Steel's closed on Sunday.
Oh,
Well, fuck.
that,
he is
Yeah,
certain,
Will.
Mike Thayer just said he is sitting next to him watching the show. So, Will, nice to know you, you old fucker.
because the birthday party we planned on having Saturday, we can't do anymore.
That's true. We can go down Saturday.
There you go.
Oh, we have to bring
There you
back.
Now we won't be there on Saturday
I
though.
live too far, like, away from everybody cool, so. I'm all down here in the south, and everybody's up north, and they're all cool, and I'm like, I never get to do anything.
It's not cool here.
No, see, Will's only there on the weekdays. He has his son on
New
the
York
weekends.
is terrible.
It may not be cool, but all the cool people are there.
So go
In
poop.
New York, and Ohio, and Michigan, and everything else.
Okay, I'm gonna put it out there once and for all. That's because your lazy ass won't leave Georgia.
Working on it.
Or find a real man.
Okay, well,
Ouch.
just don't come to New York. I promise you, it's not
I know
better.
that. My mother's from New York.
Move, if anything, further from New York. Go as
My
far.
mother ran away to went
north
to
as
spring
you
break
can.
1982. and
Save
told that
yourselves.
He never went home.
Yeah, New York
She's from
is
this
just
tiny
terrible,
little town
man.
in the Catskills called. She's from right outside New Paltz, but New Paltz is the only one you'll find on a map.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I had to tell them about Erin earlier. They were like, "Where's Erin?" I was like, "Just look outside of Elmira. It's the biggest city like around there that you'll find." Because I mean, my grandparents' house, where I grew up out in Erin, New York, is literally at the top of the hill. The dirt road, is their driveway. It ends, and that's the driveway on the top of the hill. And my grandpa and my grandma owned about 140 acres on top of this hill, and farmed it, and whatever. But yeah, I mean that's the sticks, man.
The town my mother is from, to this day, literally has one stoplight. And it's only a population.
Erin doesn't
of like
have a stoplight.
600
You guys have a stoplight? What?
I'm from a town.
He's from
We have
Gardner,
one
New
stop
York.
sign.
And the only reason people know where it is now is because Robert De Niro built himself an estate there.
I'm from a town that
That's how
doesn't
you got
even
the
have a
stoplight.
stop sign.
Yeah.
We don't even have a
Wow.
stop sign where my
Wow.
hometown is.
Do you have a yield sign?
No.
Okay.
I'm from a town that has way
All right.
too many
If we want to play this
stoplights.
game,
Yeah.
We have a gas station that is also the post office that is also a restaurant. So
Yep, that sounds about right.
yeah. If
My
you're
grandparents
ever
live dead
in,
center in the middle of town, and that's what's across the street.
I used to joke that it was like a bunch of people just moved together on a street and went, yeah, we'll just call it a town. So
Yeah.
that's what happened. So
I
if you're ever out in Raymond, Ohio, population 2,000,
I know where it's at.
yeah, it's small.
Is there
It is.
is there a tavern there?
No.
See that? Yeah. That was the town I'm from doesn't actually have a gas station in it. It's in the next small town over. The gas station. There's a post office. There used to be a general store. That's gone now. So there's a post office and a tavern.
No, the gas station is a restaurant and a post office, and they also sell alcohol. So
Yep.
like if
Yeah.
I haven't been
yeah.
there in quite some time, but yeah, even now, like in 2020, this town that my mom's from is like 2 miles by 2 miles. That's the whole town.
oh, that's big compared to my hometown.
So you can imagine how
it's
big
small.
it was when she was growing up. Like there's just nobody.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
my grandparents are dead center, middle of town, across the street from the post office and the one little pizza place, restaurant, gas. It's not even a gas station. It's just a general store. There's no gas pump.
I took our kids trick or treating there for Halloween, and it took us 20 minutes to cover the whole town walking.
Yeah.
Like, that's how
This
big
last
this,
Halloween,
yeah, that's how big
it
this
rained
town is.
here. That's all it did on Halloween.
Oh, it rained there too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's
I-
Oh,
they
it's
didn't want
terrible.
to change it because the other big towns had Halloweens on other nights, and that's kind of like the
Yeah.
perks of growing up in that small ass town is you get a second trick or treat. So and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they still hand out full size candy bars up there. So
My mom used to
Ooh,
send me to Gardner in the
That's
suburbs
old white money. That's what that is.
when I was
Cool.
a teenager to get rid of me and keep me out of
you
trouble.
you literally get 20 kids. Like that's it. You only
Yeah.
have like 20 kids. So yeah, I mean they're like, we're just gonna hand out lots of candy. Like you go up to a house and they're just like, here, have a handful.
Yeah, that's how it was when we took our kids out, like here in town. Just because of the rain, it was like everybody basically shut down. There were police officers out driving around handing out candy. So we saw a few officers we chatted with for a little while. They gave the kids a whole bunch of candy, a few houses, but everywhere we went, they were just like, take it all. Just take it all. Because we've had, you know what I mean? They've had one other kid out wandering around in the rain.
Yeah.
I felt really bummed for the girls, but then we just all like basically propped ourselves up on the porch. They brought their tablets out and watched TV, and we all handed out candy out on the porch. And we're basically right on the corner of like the busiest street in town, so we figured people would at least know, like if we're all sitting there with bowls of candy, that you could at least come here and get candy,
Yeah.
I felt so bad for the kids though. They were so excited, got their costumes ready, they were stoked, and then it was just pouring.
Yeah.
yeah, this Halloween sucked hard.
Yeah.
It did.
We saw some kids dressed up as those inflatable dinosaurs, and that was the best thing.
I wanted
Yeah.
to go knock him over so bad.
Yes, every part of us were like, we need to go, and we're like, no, we have to be adults. We have to be grown up. We're not allowed
Adulting
to
is
push over
hard.
kids. Like,
That's a
whoa.
lie.
I actually had
That's
to
the-
work
that's
on
the thing
Halloween
about
for the first
adulting
time
that's
in
the
like
most
a
hard.
decade.
You guys don't.
I get it off to
Jesus.
take my
We
daughter
didn't want
her
to push
dad
over
took me.
kids because we had our kids with us, and we're like, we don't want to encourage them to like push over other kids.
Start a fucking mosh pit, dude. Screw it.
Don't listen to him. He'll
I'm
have you doing a
usually
wall of
okay with
death
it
in like
unless
20 minutes.
you're like 6. 6-year-olds in a mosh pit is a dangerous idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, our town, it's so small that they actually tell people if you're over the age of 13, you're not allowed to trick or treat.
Oh, because they'll take candy from the little ones.
Yep, because they're
Yeah.
so, it's such a small town that they're like, no, if you're 13 or under.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, he missed that earlier.
I need.
I
Toxic,
want the green one.
toxic green. Hold on, let me see if I can get
Oh,
that.
oh,
I need.
neat. Oh,
Oh, I need.
And then white.
I know. I want
And
that
shirts?
green one so
guys,
bad.
guys, Black and green's my thing.
Oh, I need those. Very nice.
Speaking of black and green.
Hey, Carl, what about that?
I like silver.
Did you see the new?
Ah, you gotta do them, eh?
Well, we're actually now retailing all Immortal stuff on our site too.
Oh.
You missed that whole spiel, didn't you?
Yep.
We did.
What part of we were
That's my
spending
goodness.
time with our son for his birthday did you guys not get? Love you.
I'm missing the part where it's my fault.
Sorry.
Damn.
Motherfucker.
Hey, that's not nice.
He had this thing where he's like, firstly, one, she's a mother, and I'm pretty sure that there's intercourse that happens. So
Usually, I enjoy it a lot, and she does too. Well, I'm speaking for her now because no matter what, she
I would
does enjoy
hope so. I mean, if she's sticking around, so I would hope so.
I got the rock. That's what matters.
Right?
But did you ever see that, John?
Pound.
Uh-huh.
Oh, whoa! What is up with that?
I looked like it was stuck for a second. That's
I
nice.
can't see any detail.
Focus, you fucker.
No, I don't want to focus, damn it.
It's really cool. It's Damascus steel.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I
Made
love
by
so it's got all
That's
the
not
it's got all the
detailed.
grain to it then, right?
Yeah.
Got
Mr. Gatorboard.
Oh yeah.
Gatorboard made it for me for our wedding present.
Very cool.
That's dope. Gator's a good dude.
Gator's fucking
Yes.
awesome.
I have one of my wedding presents right here. This is really cool.
He got you a cop ring?
No.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty
Okay,
cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I would be bragging about that, and she would be very,
That's the kind
very
of thing
sore.
You have to be
She would be
bragging
very
about.
upset.
On that.
This is actually an alien turned into a bracelet.
Put your hand
Oh,
behind it,
that's
focus,
dope.
baby.
That's what they did in Area 51. They turned them into jewelry.
Yeah, that was made for British eyes only.
Very cool.
Oh, dope,
That
dude.
is really
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
We'll get
British
that
eyes
for
is
us,
dope.
right?
You guys pull shit. I got one piece of cake.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So if I ever really am desperate for coils, have some.
There you go.
You know what that's gonna ohm out at though?
Like stupid. Yeah.
I
gonna
think
need
that
like
was
a
like
quad
12
stack
gauge
for
in the
that.
middle.
Yeah. And like I
Jesus.
said, it would be stupid. It'd be like
You're gonna need a
one
car battery if you're gonna try to vape off of that thing.
No, you cut it into little pieces. And
1.14 gigawatts.
And you must go 88.9 miles per hour or something?
Yeah. 88.7 or something.
Little fire. That's a flux capacitor.
And you have to attach it to Hound's nipples for it to arc properly.
Man,
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
That's-
please.
that's heavy.
That would be a heck of a setup too. Just trying to arrange all.
Say,
Dude, all you
how
gotta
many,
do is
how
hook
many
it,
Back
hook
to
it
the
up to my
Future references
nipples,
can we do?
hook it up to my nipples, and then hook up the ground to the, to the 4 gauge down south, and you're good to go. It'll,
Are you running OBS right now?
yeah.
Could you get up a nipple counter? Because I've heard that word at least 10 times in the past 2 minutes.
Nipples.
Example.
God.
Dimple?
Are we rapping about nipples now?
It's a nipple
Why,
with a
yes,
nipple.
Freestyle?
yeah.
Oh,
Nick
is-
has soft nipples.
I do. I have extremely soft nipples.
Hey,
But I
As
also
long as
have
we're not
very, very
doing
soft
shots.
hands.
Look, Rescued is never going to be the same after us. Everybody in their chat's probably going, "Oh my god."
Everybody
as
on the
long as
next
we're not
episode is
doing
gonna be
shots
like,
again, we're good.
The people on the next
All right.
episode are used to us.
Well, okay, so our next show is actually going to be kind of crazy because it is, I mean, schools are out, but it's also spring break for my kids. And so we're spending a week, just my 4 and me, we're going up to Dad's family. So Nick will be hosting the show by himself. So he needs a co-host. So it's going to be a call-in show. So he's going to drop a link and tell you to join.
I'll come help you, Nick.
It's going to be I know y'all are going to be joining in. We're going to have, I guarantee will be here joining in. Well, I know we'll have Mike on probably. I mean, we're going to have the guys, we're going to put it out to all the Patreons to join in too. And we're going to put it out to the Omies. It's going to be out. It's going to be a complete free for fucking all.
Yep. So
You somehow think I'm not going to want to join in on that stupidity?
Really?
You fucking
Have
know.
you met us?
Right? I mean, it's gonna be everything.
There was a firefight.
Dude, Boondock Saints was the best movie. Only the first
Oh,
one.
my
The second one was
I love
horrible.
that movie.
Is it dead?
What?
Boondock Saints.
Hopefully.
I have not watched it.
No, I've
Oh my
tried to get her
God.
to watch it, and she's like
It's such a
5
good
minutes into
movie.
it. This is stupid. I don't like it.
Oh no, you have to
see,
give it a
like,
chance.
It's got Norman Reedus, so I was good.
That's
It's so good.
Um,
The second one's all
like
right.
the best movie ever.
I think Norman Reedus looks like he's disabled.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the second one too, Nick. Is
The second one. Here's the thing about the second one.
wait. There's one line that's acceptable from that whole movie. Ding dong, motherfuckers! Ding dong!
Well, my favorite is when they smack the counter and the gun goes off, and they're like,
that's what I just said when I said,
shit.
"Is it dead?" Yeah. They just look at the blood wall, and he's like, "Is it dead?"
It's dead.
my sister's gonna kill me.
Tell
No,
me,
it's his
tell me the
girlfriend.
cat's name, you groupie fucking bitch. I can't walk 5 feet without walking into 9 guys that you fucked.
Rule of thumb. That would hardly do anything. Should have been the rule of wrists. Dude, I can quote it all day. Anyway, but really,
Such a
Actually, I
good
think
movie.
it should have been the rule of the elbow, shouldn't it have been? Because that's a little bit bigger around. Just saying.
no, that's how.
That's how you kill somebody.
No, that's
Yeah,
how far
really.
someone to go in there.
That's how far Hound wants someone to go in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Yes, please.
Talking about Nick.
Red.
Oh, red. Okay.
How did I get into that?
Dude, everything he does, I love what he does. He seems like a great guy, but I barely talk to him.
I mean, the only two people I can really take pot shots are Hound and Red because I know you, but on the interwebs, those people, I mean,
Yeah, well, Red, Kelly, let's be honest. Red puts herself into the position to just get razzed nonstop with some of the dumbass decisions she makes.
Yeah, well,
Hold on, we're mom voicing over here.
No, no response.
I see the mom,
Not
the
wrong.
mom voice.
like my whole life, it's like I'll be like, oh, this seems like a good decision. Then 20 minutes later, I'm like, son of a bitch. Shouldn't have done that. Fuck. Like my whole life is a
Okay.
giant clusterfuck. That's kind of how I roll.
Case in point, as of lately, you know.
Yeah, I'm aware, but that's not my fault. That wasn't me.
it's always your fault because you're a redheaded stepchild that we like to abuse.
Yeah,
We
I mean,
love you, though.
that's kind of where how I roll in this group. That's like my spot. I'm the redheaded stepkid.
I
She's
feel
that
ya.
stepkid that just no matter how hard we just torture her, she just keeps coming back for more, you know.
That's kind of like
Just
how I
can't
feel at
understand.
Steel.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I love giving Will a hard time.
Keep on. I'm gonna post that picture Harry made of freaking horror last night.
This one?
No. See, the sad part is sooner or later, horror is going to find the blackmail photos of me back when I was with Desolation Angel. And that shit's going to get posted all over social media. And everybody out in Instagram land will see how back in the day when he still had long hair, before, you know, he
We
got
still
old
had
and
hair at
bald,
all.
wearing
realize that's-
spandex.
It's actually a two-front process. The first front is we mail it out to everybody. So that if you kill us, it's still out there.
Right?
Well, that's the thing about the internet, though, right? Once you put something on the internet, it's never really gone.
No,
No,
it's never.
It's
done.
never gone.
Yes, but I wouldn't
It's
put
never gone.
to literally take down the entire internet just to get the pictures away.
Oh, no, I don't care anymore. Dude, I'm old. I don't give a shit. I
I just want to
actually
see
look
the pictures of Hound in spandex because it's like one of those things. It's like we
I-
have to prove this happened,
Hair.
right?
with a mohawk, and
I
you
want
know,
Nick to send me
well,
nudes.
But you got to remember, back in the 80s, early
No one
80s,
doesn't even
and
flinch when I say
90s.
that, dude. It's great.
She's like, who do you think's taking the nudes?
Oh, fair point.
Really?
Fair point.
Right.
No, that's kind of hard to do yourself.
Hello, full length.
That's why your phone camera comes with a timer.
True.
Obviously.
But it's
Isn't
still
that how
harder to
everybody
do
else takes
yourself.
nudes, or is that just me? That might just be me. Okay. Well, now that you guys have the
Now
advice.
that the
you can
secret's
go
out.
forward. Yeah.
Selfie
Now you can
sticks were really
self-start
good for
your
that
own
too.
careers.
Logan, they sell a
Selfie
selfie stick that doubles as a butt plug too.
They
Yeah,
do.
dude. That way you get that nice
There we go.
angle
Yeah.
when you're.
That way you just get that good curve going, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how I
See, that's
feel
the
about
hardest
that.
part, though. You got to learn how to curve your back. If you can't curve your back, the anal butt plug selfie stick is not going to help you. That's the angle you want.
Anal butt plug. Is there any
Is
other?
that what you just? Well,
Oh, you're
yeah. No, I guess that was a little redundant.
Well, we need to get ready to go to your channel. We got about 20 minutes before we go to your channel. So I'm just going to remind everyone who wasn't here before, make sure you go to rescuedeliquid.com, set up an account so you can get that email, so you can get the special pricing this weekend. You know, since we can't go to the expo, we're bringing the expo to you. So
Yes.
make sure you get those emails. Make sure that you check your spam if you're already in the email system. Make sure they're not in your junk or whatever.
Junk.
But some of us like it in our junk.
Yeah, and we'll have all the new stuff on there, like the shirts and the hats, and the Nico hopefully will be on there, ready to go.
And the rolls.
The CBD rolls,
And it's gonna take
rolls.
and it's gonna take some time, but we will get the immortal stuff all listed on there.
Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, make sure you all go over there and sign up so you
I've
can
been
get
wanting
those
to get a
emails.
siege for a while, so there we go.
There you go. And we even have some custom Cerakoted ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And Immortal's about to drop
Anybody from
their
the show?
brand new mod, the Viking.
I love coded mods because I'm lazy and I hate having to clean that bare metal.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Red, acid ginger, when you sweat, your hand puts out more acid, and it destroys the copper and the brass, and that's the same issue I
That would
have.
explain a lot.
And I actually did not
Yeah.
know that until I was talking to
I didn't.
Immortal the other day about it.
Yeah, I didn't know that until just now. That explains a lot of why my mods would be so dirty and everybody else's would stay clean longer.
Yeah.
I would say
For Ariel who
Cape
told me
Cod.
that.
Cape Cod wipes would be like your best friend then.
What are Cape Cod white?
Well, like
Oh.
all my mods are coded.
They're like I have a tin of it. I can go grab, but it's like metal polishing cloths. And you get a whole tin of them, and
Yeah.
it's like they're all pre-soaked, and you just wipe
Like,
your
I
stuff
don't
down
do
real
bare
quick,
mods.
give it a good polish, and you're done.
The only bear mod I have is the Death Wish, and that's because it's the silver, so it's stainless steel and all that. So I don't
Yeah.
have to clean it as often. But yeah,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
do bear mods.
I mean, that's why I moved to the silver bang.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have my brass bang in my bag, but it's still slightly turning my hand, even though it's really, really tarnished. But I mean, the silver hits so much harder. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I love my Death Wish. I just can't hit stacks very well right now
I'm gonna have more alcohol soon.
because of like all the scar tissue from that spider bite being in my mouth and like in my neck where it was in my throat and stuff. It hurts to hit like really low or really hot builds, and that's what I always ran because I'm a comper. So that's actually why Minister of Vapor, TMV Coils, that's why he made me these. Like why he
Yeah.
created a Clapton build for me. Because I get to
Yeah, I mean,
keep
even
my
on
own-
serious
I
stuff,
get to
like
keep-
I don't even go that low. Like I've got like a 0.4 build in here right now.
Yeah, like on my stacks, I'm generally running like a 0.26. Don't do that at home if you're not experienced. Don't.
Yeah, on my single tubes, I run 0.0, mind your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask Nick. He and I vape very similar.
Nick vapes in the proper range is what we tell people.
Yes.
But yeah, I usually have everything at like a
Angel.
0.08, 0.09, sometimes lower,
I-
and I just can't right now.
I can't say I vape at the recommended range.
No, you told me
I-
about your builds earlier. You do not.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
run at the Hound range, which is what the fuck are you thinking range. In other words, if you ask me what builds I run, I'm going to tell you what you should run, not what I run, because no, you're going to fuck yourself up with what I run.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like the Death Wish in it now actually has like a 0.32 build in it. And even that's too hot for me right now.
Yeah.
Because of it just, I guess because it's all that fresh tissue in there from where the lesions were. It just hurts. And I have to wait for it to toughen up.
It's not hurting your throat, right?
Yes, it is. It does, but that's because I had lesions and stuff all in my throat from the venom from the spider bite because it was right here.
Well, I didn't think they made it that far down. That's why I asked. I remember you said
it was all in.
I didn't remember you getting deep throated by the venom. So
no, yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Actually, the one person that could vouch on my stupid stamp moment, Mr. John Papa, he is one of the guys that actually saw me at a comp. I was running a 0.18 on a stack Commandant back when I was with Draco. 0.18, I forgot to fill my wicks back up. Ooh. And I did the purge, I did the inhale, and on the inhale, I felt the coils burst into flames and the coils disintegrated. And I sent it, and I sent a fireball a good 10 to 12 feet.
He actually breathed fire.
Coils, wick, everything. I literally shot a fireball, and everybody's just like, and I held up my mod and just went, water, please.
Well,
you gotta keep those wicks wet, man. You gotta keep them wet.
Gotta keep them
the only
wet.
reason that I don't.
That's how you're successful.
Nick, he said fireball.
The only reason I
know it's so tempting.
The only reason I tend not to build that low, I just don't build that low because I like to chain vape. Like if I'm gonna set up something up with a low build that I'm just going to like rip a fat cloud off of and put it down for a few minutes or whatever. I have those builds. I run those builds on my other max build. If I have something that I specifically just want to be able to sit and chain vape on, I'll build higher.
I will chain vape a 0.08 because I'm so used to doing comp practice.
Yeah. You guys are living on the edge.
Dude,
I know.
We're all like harm reduction. Everyone stay inside, stay safe, save alive. Oh, by the way, we're gonna build 0.06s.
Hey,
it's a clown world. We live in a clown world.
I do.
I run
Stay inside. Don't get corona. This is all about harm reduction. By the way, I'm gonna vape this fucking ridiculous build. Pray for me. Like
I can't say much. I run 0.04 all day, every day.
Part of the reason I started doing the lower builds like that though was because for like comp practice and stuff, so that I could get myself used to it, so that when I jumped up to the 0.08 required for comps, it wasn't something that was suddenly way lower than I'm used to vaping. That way it was actually something slightly higher.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the thing, right? I love how people say, oh, you got to build down for comps. Dude, it's about freaking making sure you run silver contacts so you have fast ramp up and you have surface area. That's literally all you need. You could run a 0.15 on a tube and do good in the comp if you got silver contacts or really good copper and you run enough surface area.
Oh, yeah, and I agree.
Run a build
like I said, I started doing the low build so I could get used to the heat. And because most of my builds do run at like a 0.08 to a 0.1 for like my comp stuff.
Good practice for getting used to the heat.
I got you, Hound.
Just chug Everclear.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a drinker. I mean, I was passed out on a couch after 4 tequila sunrises yesterday.
Some little staggered fused.
Come on, Kelly. Pull off the cap of those new coils I just put in there for you.
There you go, 0.04.
These are running at a 0.08.
If you move your decimal, Hound, that's what I'm at.
Yeah, I can't run that high. It's just not hot enough for me.
But yeah, that's my Red Dawn coils that he created just for me.
And mine just did?
No.
And I love them. Like, I plan on going and getting like 10 more sets of these.
Smurf, those are not the ones you gave me. Those are on a different mod of mine.
I don't know as though I would want to put that hot of a build in like a little 22 millimeter though.
Yeah.
22 millimeter.
Smurf actually did a set of these for me
Oh,
from my
flat
wraps. Those are on my other comp deck, and I believe these are a .08.
You need predators.
Yes, 0.05.
He didn't. Oh, dude, if he had .05s at the shop, I'd be all over him.
Oh, those predators! I
Looks
love
like-
them.
I love these. These are from Saddle Horse Blues, and
Yeah,
I
that's-
adore these.
I'm actually running all Saddle Horse Blues coils right now. Everything I have
Yeah.
loaded up is all Saddle Horse.
Because Saddle
Shane
Horse
and
is
Brandy
who I
are
got
like two of my
deck with.
favorite people.
Yeah, I love his coils too. Like him and TMV are my two favorite coil builders.
Yeah. Shane and Brandy are they're amazing people.
They
They just started a podcast too,
Yes, they
which
did.
is really cool.
I'm not gonna lie, this coil company, Wraps, dude, between them and my boy Coil Misfit, these are the guys I'll rock all day, every day. Wraps or Coil Misfit on all of my mods. One, because the fucking longevity of their coils is fucking phenomenal. And the beauty with their coils, and that I've not found with a lot of other coil companies, is when they say on the package it's a .08 or a .3, it's a .08 or a .3. It's dead the fuck on point. Even once you wick it, it's fucking dead on point. You take a wrap out of that bad boy, you drop it down to a .26. Fucking
Yeah, I
beautiful
love my
coil.
Saddle Horse coils. I've actually had this build in here for several months, and like I haven't even had to clean them. They burn so clean.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're like with Saddle Horse with their coils, it all just comes down to what e-liquid you're using. If you're using good clean e-liquid, those coils will last you like 8 months. You know, if you're using stuff that you're just burning sucralose on your coils all day long, then there's
Look at how
certain
clean
liquids
that
that
is.
no coils. Yeah, that's my thing, dude. I look for clear liquids. Like the clearer the liquid, the better, in my opinion.
Nick, you got that bottle
Oh,
of Ben that's a
This
year
one's
old?
kind of dark because I've had it for
Yeah.
a while, so it's gotten pretty
That's
dark.
a well steeped one. Yeah.
We have a bottle of Ben that is a year
That's
old.
what see mine.
And you
Year
will
or
not.
2 year old?
It's a year old. It's one of the OG original Bens.
So it's been open then, right?
It has been opened.
So full oxidation has happened then.
Yes. You will see how clear it is after a year.
Well, I know how good your guys' stuff is. You know that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's driving me nuts that I've been trying for so long to really juice and get to finally try it, and I just haven't been able to. Drives me insane.
So this bottle of Ben is 1 year old. Pull the label off for you, so that way you can see. So Ben, pull the label off so you don't see that stupid metallic background.
John Papa. just-
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, there
That's
you
a
go.
thing of beauty.
Yeah.
John
That's
Papa
coil
just-
paradise right there, man. That is coil paradise.
I can go through 120 mils and not have to rewick.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Benthol,
That's
because
the
of
thing I love
the
about hounds too. Yeah.
because of the ice in benthol, it will go through your coils a little bit faster. But
course.
it's, I mean, it is so
Yeah.
it's still
But
worth it.
I don't ever
Yeah.
have to worry about that. I can't do menthols. I just can't.
I bet
can
you
if
could
they're-
do this one.
I can do
do
menthols
ice.
if it's slight. If there's like a little bit of menthol to like highlight flavors, like brighten the e-liquid, then I can do menthols. But then there's some companies that it's just like menthol.
So
Yeah,
with
I think
Benthol,
that's-
the hotter you burn it, the colder it is.
Okay.
I can attest to that. I've had Benthol on his builds, which again, he and I vape the same. I've had Benthol on his build.
So it's just ice.
No. The guava lemonade still pops perfect.
Dude,
Oh, nice.
cleanest menthol ever. Dude, I don't know what the
Yeah,
hell they
that's-
did. I don't know if they had a pixie piss in the bottle. I don't know. But that is
Right.
literally the best menthol I have ever had. Period. Bar none.
So just as a heads up, our Benthol is blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we did that to say, fuck you to Heisenberg.
And he's wearing a hat because he's cold.
Heisenberg is just strong, dude. That's what their gimmick is. Their menthol was just stupidly strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smurf said something in the group chat.
Yeah.
that he wants to get with you and Nick as far as setting up, so that way the 15% donation can happen from you guys and from the shop.
Awesome.
Nick, get with me tomorrow. I will give you his personal cell phone number so you two can talk and link up.
Okay, definitely. And then this is Benthal, what it looks like in its pure form, with no Nick.
Yep.
The zero.
Nice.
It's
And
and
then-
it's real pretty.
And then with Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
looking
had a
forward
guy.
to that snickerdoodle.
I had a guy call me and say, "Well, why is my Benthal on a 6 green?" And I went, "Well, because it's a 6. Like nicotine will
Yeah.
discolor your liquid."
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Nicotine causes oxidation, is what happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the higher you go, the more oxidation up front you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, over time, almost anything with nicotine in it will oxidize.
Mhm.
There's plenty of liquids that won't do it that fast. You can get a year or more, like you just showed, have a 3, and it'd be okay. But once you're at 6 or more, dude, there's no stopping it.
Yeah.
So I like to steep. I love cornbread pudding. I can only do it on RDA, and I like to steep the
Dude.
fuck out of it.
Velez,
I like the strawberry one.
Is
Yeah.
this Country Clouds cornbread?
Yeah. Yeah. I've had their strawberry one, and
I
it's really
actually
good.
just polished this off
Logan, do yourself a
right
favor.
before the show.
Buy a bottle of Velez from Rescue. It will literally make you just not vape any other cornbread pudding.
It is
Yeah.
a darker liquid though.
It is.
It is darker.
That's below.
Yeah. Ooh, that's like motor oil.
It is legit my favorite blackberry flavored anything on the market, and I used to vape blackberry jam monster like it was crack. Then I had Velez. Now I don't touch anything else.
I mean,
And it's
not
named
too
after
dark.
that cute puppy.
He's a cuddle monster.
He is. He's at my feet right now.
I mean, and this is how dark the Snicker is. It's just urine.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. I mean, everything that I'm actually vaping on right now, besides Water Malone, has kind of the ambery,
Yeah.
Um,
And
the
that's not-
ambery color. But the
this is
these
an
are
OG
Well,
Nico.
Yeah.
One of the
I
This
original.
is stuff that I'm kind of trying, essentially, right now. but
That's
typically
That's my cornbread pudding.
that's a year. I found this bottle in my liquid stash that I've had since at least a year ago, maybe longer, from Final Boss, and it's a zero, Nick, and it still flavors off the fucking charts.
yeah.
things that gets me when I always explain to customers, okay, and you guys can all relate to this. You've all either worked in shops or talked to people, how they always go, "Oh my God, dark liquid equals this." I'm like, no. There's mechanics to it all, okay?
There are, but there's some of them you can look at them and you can look at that liquid and be like, "That's wrong. That's right."
Or if you can't see through it, okay, sure, I get you, all right. But as long
Yeah,
as you can
coffee
kind
flavors do that a lot.
as long as you can kind of see through it still, as long as it doesn't look muddy, then the liquid's probably still good. You want to look for clarity, not color, first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick just put his cell phone out there for the world.
Oh my God.
Okay, so let's
We had it, but
the reason why I don't care is, so I have a construction company, and my construction company's number is my personal cell phone. Then we had the vape shop, and the vape shop's number was my cell phone. The liquid
And then we had-
company's number is my cell phone.
at this
Oh
point,
my
everyone else.
God.
Everybody has my cell phone number, so it doesn't
They've all got
bother
it.
me.
We're good.
And
Okay.
he has unlimited texting, so go for it.
Okay, so guys, please don't send dick pics. That would be terrible.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, if you're gonna do anything,
Sweet
you've
fiend.
got to go to the store and you need to find the Aaron Mills blow-up doll and take a photo next to it.
Yeah.
And send it to
Of
Nick.
course, we have a rule at Failure to Launch about dick pics. They have to have Godzilla in the picture too.
Yes.
True. I forgot about
Okay. Well, guys, it's almost time for us to go to your show. We got
Yeah.
1 minute.
It is time for us to go to our show.
Now we're about to get fucking rowdy.
What do we
Yeah,
get
this
into,
was
baby?
us on good behavior.
I don't know. Part of me is like, I'm tired.
Oh, you know.
Word,
The bounce piece, but
word of warning. Make sure, folks, if you're watching now, make sure it's going to take probably 5 to 10 minutes for us to switch over to ours. While that break is go pee. Make
Get
sure
some
you pee and
food.
take a shit, get some food, get some alcohol, because you're gonna fucking need it. And then we'll go live on our
should I go
channel.
get alcohol?
And, oh yes, please.
go get alcohol.
Catch
Okay,
you.
I'll go make a drink. I'll go make a drink.
Got my coconut water. I'm good.
All right, everybody. So, from all of us guys here, from Failure to Launch, from Rescued Reviews, from all you guys in the chat, we want to
Don't
say
forget
thank you
Logan
guys.
sales. Rise and vape, bitches.
Do you guys know what we say at the end of every show?
Yeah, do
Go
you
ahead.
guys?
Do you know what we say at the end of every show?
I don't. I never
like
make the end of
crickets.
shows.
It's like crickets around here.
Right? Jeez. We say we love you
We
and we like
often
you.
miss the very.
Love you and like you.
Oh, we love you and we like you.
Because, just because you love somebody doesn't mean you have to fucking like them at the same time.
Oh, so you add the additional we like you.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
we tell our kids that too. We love you and we like you. Because they're like, we hate you. It's like, no, you love us, but you just don't like us right now.
Yeah.
And as Jim Carrey would say, good evening, good morning, good evening, and good night.
Exactly.
But it's not
good
good
night.
Because
Because
we'll
we're
be
going to
over
your show.
we're going to
Yeah.
Failure to Launch show. So
We'll be over there in a few minutes. Yeah.
I'll
Hi,
I'll
John
break out
Papa's
my
wifey.
Hi, wifey.
Johnny, what's up, trouble?
So, like I was saying, from all of us here, we love you, we like you, and we will see y'all in a couple minutes over at Failure to Launch.
Yay.
See you guys. Y'all have a great night.